Hey, hello, and welcome back to the Beyond Parenting podcast. Thank you once again for tuning into this episode. And in this episode, we're going to be understanding how you can actually be truly present in the now. So, and why are we even venturing into this topic that how can you be present in the now? That's because most of the times, 99.99% of the times, we're actually not present. If you see right from the moment you wake up, you open your eyes, you go to the washroom, you go through your routine chores. At every moment, you are playing some story, some past story, maybe an imaginary conversation that you're going to be having with a person, or maybe a telephonic conversation that you already had with somebody out there, with your mother or with your parents or with one of your parents-in-law. Yeah, in your mind, some conversation, some memory, some stories continuously running in your mind. So you're still living in the past. So because that has been happening by default on an autopilot mode, now in this episode we're going to be understanding how you can actually truly be present in the now. So what does it mean? What does it actually mean by being present? Right? So as spiritual beings on this in this human plane, in this human body, the only two things that you are blessed with in this lifetime is the energy, the life energy that you are blessed with, which is actually making you wake up, do all that you're doing, etc. And then time. Energy and time are the two most biggest blessings that you've been given in this lifetime. So how are you making use of the energy and the time that you are blessed with in this lifetime is the biggest question here. So when you are constantly being pulled in different directions by the imaginary conversations that you are having in your mind, by the past telephonic conversations, by the future imaginary heated arguments that you would may be doing with another person, whoever it is that is coming to your mind, you are being pulled in either past or future, the past worries or the future fears. What's actually happening to you is the energy and the time that you are blessed with at this moment, the energy that you are investing on is either pulled towards the past worries or pulled towards the future fears. And then when that is happening, the two most important things that you are blessed with, as I told you, at this moment, the energy that you are blessed with, you are not investing that energy towards your personal growth. There's nothing good that is coming out from the energy that you are investing in having imaginary conversations, imaginary the replaying of past stories in your mind, right? There's nothing much that you are benefiting out of that. Instead, you are again pulled into anxiety, you are again pulled into worry, you are again pulled into, why did this happen to me? It always happens to me. I just don't know how to stop it. I'm not sure. No matter how much I try, people are still complaining about me, blah 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 blah. So what is the kind of energy that is getting created out of the investment that you are making at this present moment now? And you know what? What the kind of energy that is getting created within you is the kind of energy that you are filling yourself with, and is a kind of pretty much the kind of energy that you will be receiving throughout the day. So it is very, very important for you to understand first, to realize, am I being present in this moment? Am I utilizing the energy that I am blessed with in in things that make me feel good, in things that I do not want to feel bad about it? Yeah, maybe I just have a reaction at some point of time, and then 10 minutes after that I feel bad. Why did I even do that? Why did I even yell? Why did I even shout? Why did I even react that way? Or maybe you're just binge scrolling, binge watching. Maybe you've been very tired and you feel that, okay, let me just pick up my phone and I'll relax for some time. But then you are so much overwhelmed with thoughts that after 1 hour you feel, I should not have picked up my phone in the first place. Yeah. So instead of doing something, instead of not being present, yeah, and then feeling bad about, why did I even do that? So, how can we start being present? How can we start being conscious, becoming conscious of about how you are utilizing the energy that you are blessed with? Yes, all of us are blessed with energy. Not even one person who's out there who says, "No, I'm not just, I'm not, nothing is going good in my life. I don't feel good." Yeah, there's nothing, there's no blessings in my life. No, that doesn't happen. Just that you're not realizing the blessings that you are already having in your life. Yes. So at every moment, again, at every moment, if you are being pulled by your past worries and future fears, you are just losing out the time and space that you can actually hold for yourself. You are not willing to, you are not able to hold that space just for yourself, just for your presence, just for your being. Yes? So, and most specifically, how does life work? Whatever you focus on grows. So, at every moment, as you are focusing on the imaginary conversations happening in your mind, and every moment as you are focusing on the past heated argument that you had with somebody out there in your family or at your workplace, in your mind, that's the same story that's running in, that is what you're focusing on, and that is the emotion that grows in your life, that is the emotion that is coming back to you in your life. So, what you focus on grows, what you focus on expands. So, with the energy that you are blessed with, what is it that you are choosing to focus on at every moment? That is a very, very important question that you can ask yourself. Now, how can we become present? Yeah, you don't become present, you are actually that still spiritual being that you are, but step by step, day by day, by practicing and practicing and practicing, you imbibe being present as your lifestyle. So, right now, maybe you are being pulled by your pain body towards the past, towards the future, and something is kind of worrying you, something is kind of filling you with anxiety, and you're just not able to stop yourself from that. That's okay. Be there. Yeah, be there. Become aware of where are you being pulled. Become aware of what is actually pushing you. Become aware of what thoughts are coming into your mind. Become aware of you not being present at any moment. The moment you become aware of you not being present, that is when you become aware. Very, very powerful thing. The moment you become aware of you not being present, that is when you become aware that you got to be present. Right? So, the first thing is just accept the way you are at this point of time. Accept the thoughts that are coming into your mind. Accept the past that is running in your mind. Accept whatever is coming to you in to your mind. Do not judge, do not resist, do not kind of keep beating yourself up saying, "Oh my God, I didn't want to think about it, but it still keeps coming back to me." It keeps coming back to you until you heal it. And that's for another episode. So do not beat yourself up saying, "I didn't want that, I don't want that part of my life. Why does that keep coming to my mind? Why does that keep why do I keep remembering about it? It makes me feel bad. I don't want to think about it, but still I think about it." Blah 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 blah. So don't go in that direction where you are again constantly beating yourself up saying, "Why did that come to my mind?" etc. But just accept wherever you are, accept the thoughts that are coming to you, accept the memories that are coming to you, and just keep park them aside. The first step is to accept wherever you are right now. Being present or becoming aware just doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice that you need to do every day, and for you to do something every day, you need to fall in love with that. While the practice, when it is filled with judgments, when it is filled with, "Oh, doesn't matter how much I try, it doesn't help me," when it is filled with such emotion, then you do not fall in love with that practice. And when you do not fall in love with that activity, you do not want to continue practicing it. And that's precisely the reason why so many habits that you would like to start, you maybe start doing that habit, but then you fall back, you don't continue. That's because you do not take that effort, you do not put in that effort to fall in love with that habit, to fall in love with that activity. So the first point is accept wherever you are right now. Do not judge, do not resist. Whatever you resist, persist. Whatever you resist keeps coming back to you until you actually resolve it, until you actually let go. So first step is accept yourself wherever you are. The second step is it's about practicing bit by bit every day. So how do you practice? Take time, or you can you can take time separately, or write while you are doing any activity that you're doing, maybe driving, maybe cooking, maybe you are in the washroom, or maybe you're just doing your regular chores. Whatever it is that you are doing, you can become aware of your thoughts in your mind. So while you are cooking, just play this as a game. While you are cooking, just see what kind of thoughts are getting generated in your mind. Again, it takes you towards some painful imaginary conversation, maybe a replay of whatever has happened, a past story, or a future imaginary conversation. It's usually a painful conversation. So become aware of where your mind is taking you to. Become aware of what is the story that is running in your mind. So again, that starts with not the whole day. You're not maybe you're not doing it the whole day. Bit by bit, moment by moment, you build awareness. You become present moment by moment. You do not do it 1 hour at a stretch, maybe, but you do it bit by bit. You build it moment by moment. So start to become aware. Start to catch hold of the thought that is coming to your mind, and that is solely your responsibility. You cannot be saying, oh my God, that becomes such a hectic task. I mean, how can, see, having reactions, having momentary reactions is so common. And staying present, being, how can it actually be possible with children around, with so much of task doing, so much of work in the kitchen, so much of work in the office? How can it be possible? I just don't know how it is possible. I just don't want to come back. I just want to stay in this cocoon where I feel good at some point of time, and then I feel bad at some point of time. I have some momentary reactions, I say sorry, I'm just good being wherever I am. No, don't go back. Do not, the fact that you are listening to this podcast, to this episode until this point of time, you do not want to go back to where you have been until this point of time. So practice bit by bit, practice moment by moment. It is completely, it is wholly your responsibility to know what is coming into your mind. And it doesn't work like, okay, yesterday I meditated, no, yesterday I was very present, or 2 days back I was very much present, but not sure what happened today. No, it doesn't work that way. Every day you got to put in that effort. Every moment you got to put in that effort. So practice bit by bit. It doesn't work, it doesn't help if you choose to, say, brush your teeth or do some of your personal hygiene stuff once, and then you say the next 10 days are taken care of. No, it doesn't work that way, right? So you got to become aware of what is coming to your mind every day, every hour, every minute, every second, every moment. It doesn't work if you say, but 10 days back, I invested so much of time to work on myself, and now this is happening. No, you got to continue to work on yourself. Yes, the work that you put in 10 days back helps you to transform you to a better person every day, bit by bit. Yeah, you do not go back to how you were maybe 10 days earlier, like maybe 20 days earlier, but you still got to do that work. You still got to become present. You still got to put in that effort to know what's coming into your mind, right? So the second step is play this game of catching your thought, becoming aware of your thought. So while you're cooking, while you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, maybe you're walking on the road, maybe you're just going out for a walk, again that story keeps playing in your, the memory keeps playing in your mind, or the future imaginary conversation keeps playing in your mind. Just catch hold of it. Ah, okay, I'm thinking of this. And then Continue doing whatever you've been doing, and then another thought comes to your mind, and then again catch hold of that. Okay, this is what comes to my mind, and you get back to doing whatever you've been doing. Again another thought comes to your mind. Okay, this is something that's coming to my mind. That way you got to catch hold of every thought that comes to your mind. Once you catch hold of that thought, you know what's happening? You are not giving power to that thought. You are becoming present at that moment. You're becoming aware of that moment at that moment, and you are keeping your power with yourself. You are choosing to invest your energy not in that imaginary conversation, not in that past memory, but in what you have chosen to do. And that's a very, very big thing. You choosing to invest your energy in what you have chosen to do is a very big thing. Just try it out for just maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Pick up some activity, do it for 10 minutes, and count the number of distractions you're going to be having in that 10 minutes. And what are distractions? Distractions are something that takes away energy from you. A distraction is something that takes away energy from you. So when you choose to not go towards that distraction, that is when you choose to invest your energy consciously in what you have chosen to do, not in some imaginary conversation, right? So that's the second step. That's a benefit that you get by doing this. So catch hold of your thought, talk to yourself. Okay, this is something that I'm getting in my mind. Park it, and then continue doing whatever you've been doing. Yes. So do this every day. You can take some time out, or you can do this while you are doing whatever activity that you are doing. So decide for yourself, okay, this time, okay, the next 10 minutes I'm going to become aware of my mind. I'm going to become aware of my thoughts. Yeah. And then do that for the next 10 minutes. So you do that bit by bit, you do that minute by minute, you do that hour by hour. And there comes a point where being present becomes your lifestyle. You don't have to put in that effort to being present, but it just becomes your second nature. It just becomes your habit. You are habitually being present, while now at this point of time maybe you are habitually being pulled by your past or your future. But by practicing this, you will habitually be present with wherever you are and whatever you choose to do. Yes. So try this out, and let me know how this works out for me, for you. And to know more, to learn more about how you can start to tune your body, mind, and soul towards investing in what is truly purposeful to you and what you truly love doing, then make sure you stay tuned to this episode, to this podcast. Subscribe to this podcast, and you will continue to receive updates. Thank you so much for investing your time. I'll meet you in the next episode. Cheers. Take care. Bye bye.